before we're done, because I know you have a heart out, I want to pay you the highest compliment that I know how to pay. Okay. And I'm being serious from the heart. And that is, I have 5 grandchildren and I want to give them each a copy of your book.
Yeah.
And that's the highest compliment that, as one human to another, I ever pay. And I don't do that. But my 14-year-old Lucy needs to read this book because, you know, what the fuck, her iPhone is trying to kill her. And so is the whole experience.
Mine too.
And they all are at different stages. And I want my grandchildren to read your book. That's the most I can do for a book. That's if I really care about something. Now you're talking to the most basic me, and I really want to share that with you, and I will get them each a copy and they will read it, God willing.
Well, and going into this book, I had that feeling, Cindy, where I was like, all right, okay, here we go. Tell me how to live my life. And then by the end, I wrote my little review that says, I laughed and cried out loud multiple times throughout. I now count Cindy as a friend, and I'm excited to tell her that when I ever meet her. So, Cindy, I'm so grateful for this book, and I am happy to call you my friend now, because at the end I was laughing and crying with you. So I really appreciate you.
Cindy,
thank you for saying
you
that.
are the best ever. We love this book. I mean, if those weren't the best, you know, reasons to go out and buy 100 copies. I wrote this in my review on Goodreads. I said, I'm going to buy a stack of them. I'm going to give them out as housewarming gifts. I'm going to give them out as neighbors. I mean, this is like what Oprah would call like her secret stash that you can just give because it's so universal. I think Marie Kondo, like, watch the fuck out. Like, you've got an empire to build off this book. Like, this is it, sister. We only have a couple more minutes. Where can people find you? What do you want to plug? How can we, our loving common family, support you?
Oh, thank you. Thank you all. Before I get into where you can plug me, thank you all for saying that. This is still very early. The book doesn't come out for another 6 weeks. And so you're one of the first ones I'm having a conversation with and a discussion with. And this has been so beautiful and so heartwarming, but also honest. And thank you for just sharing your thoughts with me, because one of my hopes with this book is that I'm not telling anybody else how to live. I'm like, I'm not qualified to tell anybody else how to live. So thank you for reminding me that sometimes in sharing our own lived experiences and details, it finds a bridge to the people who need it. So truly, thank you for saying that.